Hi, guys, and welcome to another episode of Breeze and Bants podcast. Today is episode 28, and we are back with the bang. Back with the bang, bitches. The reason why it looks a little bit different today is just because, well, we'll go over that when we get into it. But obviously we're not in the studio anymore, but there's a reason behind that. Yeah, he is, but there's a reason behind it. So,
it's the mess.
Yeah. It's fucking looks like Ukraine.
So basically we decided. So a little bit of background is we're moving more towards like a guest-based platform. So we've got like 3 guests booked in already. So we got some streamers, we've got some musicians, we've got some mental health advocates, we've got some
bit of everyone, really. It's everyone and everything, which is quite good.
Yeah, and then there is going to be a rebrand as well. We're thinking about maybe calling the podcast, changing it to like "Let's Talk About It" or something, or "Let's Get Chatting." There's loads of different options, but so keep your eyes peeled for that, guys. Keep your eyes peeled for that.
But there was also the other reason why we're doing it this way as well, because Josh is potentially going to be moving over to America.
Yeah.
So this is another reason why it's better to just do it now and then not 10 months down the line. It's going to be like a massive, or whenever that is, and if Trump allows him in.
Vicar shits to bed in interviews, so I'm hoping that's getting better at like Zoom interviews or something if he ever goes for another job.
Yeah. R.I.P.
So that's sort of where we're at, and it's also going to make it, like I say, easier for guests to come on. So remote, like the editing should be easier as well. So
because this is a whole new thing that we're trialing it on as well. This platform, so hopefully it goes well,
and sound quality as well. It should just improve. Everything should be better. Separated audio tracks.
We're having like issues with mics, and it just wasn't where we wanted it.
Essentially, we didn't have the financial backing to have the top quality.
We're still waiting for Bill Gates to come knocking, but I'm sure that'll be after this episode today. I'm sure of it.
So that's why we got the new look. As always, I'm going to start the day with a simple question. If there is anything that you would like to get rid of, please enlighten me. If there was something you could fuck off from existence, please enlighten me.
You always throw me off with this question.
I've got like my one is dogs being in season, because my dog's been in season and it's been an absolute nightmare. She's
really
been a dick and been like this. It's just a bit TMI, but like the blood all over the gaff. Do you know what I mean? Like they walk around like dripping and that, and it's just not ideal for me personally, because I've got a mop all the time and I feel like I'm fucking chitty bang bang.
It's like one of them eye slide things where they're like thing in the eyes. That meme that I sent you.
Yeah. So it's long. So we've had to invest in a new mop. There is some cool. Speaking of mops, there's a new technology out for mops. I've never used it before. Have you seen like the mops where like you put them in, you do your mop, and then you put them in a bucket, and there's like a pedal, and you step on the pedal, and it spins it and rings it off?
No.
Yeah, the mop technology is moving mad.
I know you can get the ones like the normal mops, like as in where you put a floor wipe on it. But because there's one now that sprays out.
We had that, and no joke, we use that like every day. And we got this mop, the first time we used it, the water was black. So because they don't get into like the same places as like the like ropey bits on a mop head. Okay. Do you know what I mean? So I would suggest using a mop is better. But hey, what do I know?
Obviously, if you got carpet, I wouldn't suggest doing that. So. This is only we're not promoting it for carpets, only for like
hardwood floors, tile floors, hardwood flooring, anything that your kid can slip and break their head on. Do you know what I mean? Grayson done that today. He was sprinting across a room, and like after I mopped, and it was really slippy. And at first, it was really funny because he was sliding everywhere, and then all of a sudden, he just went back. It's pretty nutty. So what did you want to get rid of? We ain't there yet.
There ain't things that I'd like to get rid of. There was things that I'd like to fucking put more in, and that's bins in London. There's no bins in London. Why? Why is there no bins in London? Please tell me.
I swear, like they're getting rid of bins in
Why
general.
are there no, like, they just chuck rubbish out.
Have you noticed there's like no bins near shop doors anymore either? Like I go to so many shops and like there used to always be a bin out the side of the shop, like out the front near the door, right?
Yeah.
I go to so many shops now and there's no bin in sight and I'm like, I'm only here to clean my car out, bro.
Yeah.
Like
that's why we always do it at the petrol station.
Yeah, but even then, a lot of them, like the bins are next to the pumps now, aren't they? Not like the door.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, they're always at pumps.
But it's annoying because, like, it's just bins are a bit frustrating. Also, I'm ill again, so let's all just feel a bit sad for me. Pure shivers.
Why are you always ill now?
It's COVID vaccine. I promise you now. Like, honestly, if I shit you not, since having that COVID vaccine, I never got the flu. Like, I feel like I'm getting the flu. Like, you know, when you get like the shivers, the sweats, the aches.
Like, the aches. When I get the aches, I know it's game over.
It's not just a cold. Whereas I get just a cold quite often. But that's because I don't ever get like flu jabs or anything like that. But this one, like today, I was like literally laid on my sofa, like sweating, but I was like fucking shivering.
That looked like an epileptic fit. Do that again.
So I'm drinking me vitamin C. It's not actually Sunny D or Wee. It's the vitamin C tablets you chuck in the water,
like electrolytes sort of things.
Yeah, like, you know, the tabs that fizz up, they like go into the water.
Have like loads of electrolytes and shit. But
yeah. So what news we got this week then?
There's a couple of bits I've actually seen which I thought was pretty fucking weird. Well, not weird. Well, one was obviously, remember that guy ages ago that chucked his what did he chuck? All of his Bitcoin in that yard. Like, there's a guy in like Wales or somewhere like that.
Right.
Basically, he had like from years ago, he's got like 900 million pounds worth of like Bitcoin, but the issue is he chucked it away. But he's been searching this yard for like years, and now it's decided that he wants to try and buy this trash yard to try and find it. He wants to try and buy the whole yard because basically they've turned around because he keeps going in there and trying to.
So what is it, like a hard drive?
A hard drive with it all on, yeah.
How the fuck are you gonna find that?
I don't know how you're gonna do it.
It's like storage hunters.
Yeah. 180, 100, 200, we have 300 over here.
Would you? I'd love to do that. I think it's big in America, so maybe I'll do it when I go over. It's not like
I can't wait. You'll see you on Netflix real soon. I'm even going to see you 2 ways on Netflix. One of the storage hunters, or like I said, like Lena's old man's going to like shoot you up, and he'll be like Making a Murderer Part 3. Like, no, what me?
Have you heard of this this website called On This Day?
No.
So there's a website, it's called On This Day. I found out about it today. It's quite cool. So what you do is you type in on Google On This Day, and it comes up with all the historical events from this date, like through time. So do you want to hear some?
Got him.
On this date in 1659, the first known cheque ever written of £400 was written out.
I bet that was bare money.
Yeah, and it's on display at Westminster Abbey. American Charles Wilkes discovers the Shackleton ice shelf in the Antarctica. Tutankhamun's burial chamber was found.
Right.
I'm
trying to think who that is because I heard that
the Egyptian pharaoh.
Right.
Tutankhamun. Fidel Castro becomes the 16th minister of Cuba. Big up, Fidel. In 2005. Kyoto Protocol comes into force following its ratification by Russia, industrialized goal basically to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Don't worry about that. That's all fake news. So it's like global warming's fake. Have you seen the stats? Like, you can literally look at stats and graphs from like history, and like
that's
it goes up and down.
What's that guy's Penner? What's his name? Penner. He was on about it. He's like, it's the greatest like. What did he say? Something along the lines that it's the greatest like trick in history, because they would said banks would lend you the money if the sea was rising because Florida would be like flooded basically.
Yeah, because it's super low in Florida.
Yeah.
But yeah, like if you look at history, like global warming through like it goes in like peaks and troughs up and down.
So it'll go like
obviously.
hot, cold, 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 hot, hot.
Yeah, but there is a trend. So like when people fucking cry about global warming and that, you just show them the history and you're like, no, it's been like this before. Like we're not doing anything wrong. It's just the way the earth is, like it's what happens. Do you know what I mean? Like obviously I know we're putting shit into the atmosphere that isn't good and we shouldn't be like all of this. I get that. But it's not global warming. It's more just bad for us to breathe in. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's it.
Yeah. The shit that they're doing nowadays, I believe, this is my opinion, that it's just there to like lower testosterone, to
Like the fluoride, like the
fluoride,
IQ.
all that
It's
shit.
like people say, oh, fluoride, it helps get rid of cavities. Okay, cool. Right. If fluoride was that good for you, why would they be selling toothpaste and outlining no fluoride? Like, why would that be a selling
Fluoride
point?
free, yeah.
Like, why would that be a selling point? You know?
Yeah.
It makes no sense that, like, you would have that. So, yeah, fuck fluoride. And so, yeah, there's that. But,
And there was another bit of news I seen. Did you see the video that's going around lately? That guy in the kayak that got munched by that whale and then like spat out.
no, I swear that was like a Tom and Jerry. No, Pinocchio. Is that Pinocchio?
No, literally, but like last couple of days. Is it a guy in Chile or China? Yeah, Chile, I want to say.
Right.
Like literally with his dad going along, this massive like humpback whale just comes on and spits him out.
How long after?
Like it's pretty much straight away, but it's the whole fact you just see this.
That.
Oh my god,
Yeah, they're so big. They're so big as well. Like I don't think you actually can comprehend how big animals are without seeing them. It's like the we went to like a farm the other day and the horses there, they were like these specific horses. I've never seen anything that big in my life. Like these horses would my head would come up to their stomach. And I'm not the tallest, I'm like 5'8", but like fuck. They were so big. Their feet were like this. And they walked and it was like Jurassic Park. I swear I could hear the fucking ground shaking. Like honestly, it was nuts. Like you just like taking into consideration how big animals are. And like speaking of being on the ocean and fish, do you remember that time we went fishing on the boat? Those sunfish were there, and you thought they were sharks.
Yeah,
because they lay.
I do remember that.
The water. There was
remember
fucking
that.
tons of them. You shit yourself because you thought we were surrounded by
because I thought because we was on pretty much a dinghy. We looked like we was coming straight over from Calais. Like, please help us. With our little life jackets on, and there was like a fin just coming towards me, and I heard in my ears was like dun dun.
Did you see there's like a deleted scene out of Jaws where like one of the boys, like obviously in Jaws, a lot of it they didn't show a lot of like the shark actually like eating them. It was more like a horror, like suspense thing. They had like loads of deleted scenes where they made like really gory like parts of like the shark mauling people, but they never got cut into the film.
Oh right.
I've seen it the other day on them.
What, just because of like they didn't want it to, it wasn't for the gruesomeness, it was more for the
and
the suspense. Like,
I suppose back then as well, it wasn't a thing. Like now, it's like murder porn, isn't it? Like speaking of murder porn, Charlie Hunnam's going to be obviously Ed Gein in the new Monster series.
Whatever that means, yeah.
Charlie Hunnam.
Yeah.
No.
Don't know.
Bees and Honey, Money, Green Street.
Oh, right, yeah.
He's going to be He's going to be Ed Gein in the new Monster series.
Because that's the geezer you told me about that Ed Gein, and we done a bit on him, didn't we?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre was based on him, wasn't it? But like, he's like,
is that the one that used to peel like the flesh and stuff?
Like make like lampshades and shit out of them. Yeah, but the problem is like murder porn's this like new thing, but let's like find the best looking actors to play them. But he is a spitting image.
Is it?
Like severe spitting image. It's crazy how similar they look.
It's really like fine. They've got like a bloodline, like somewhere along the line. He's well. Sorry, Unc.
Sorry, Unc. So yeah, that's it. I loved those. So like the Dharma one was amazing.
Yeah, they are good. They are really good. Like
the second one was because who was that about again? I've already forgot. Oh, it was the brothers, wasn't it? The Menendez brothers.
Ah, yes.
That was All right, but they did so well with that because they knew the trial thing was going to come up. I'm sure they must
Right.
have. So
So
it really,
they blended it in with that.
yeah.
And so,
But
right, okay.
I'm not sure if the trial comes from that either, because obviously the public have such like a distorted thing because they've watched this TV show and they think, oh, they're innocent, they're really good looking, da da da, and maybe that's where the trial come from.
Okay.
You know, it's like they've used that in their advantage to like the people now like, oh yeah, let's let them out, and you're like, it's a TV show, bro.
Yeah.
That one was good, but it wasn't as good as the Dharma one.
Nah, Dharma was sick.
I've never seen anything like it.
Sick.
I've never seen anything like it. Like that, I love like murder documentaries and shit like that, but like I've just never seen anything so well made either. It was really well done.
See, Happy Gilmore's coming to Netflix this year. That's going to be sick. Hopefully.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
stuff like that worries me though.
Yeah, because hopefully it lives up to... But it's Adam Sandler. He's pretty good with his like production.
Have you seen him and Adam Sandler and who plays Ace Ventura?
Jim Carrey.
Adam Sandler and Jim Carrey are coming out of a TV show.
Oh, are they?
It's called like basically they own a weed shop.
Oh, okay.
It's about them like owning like a fucking dispensary in America. That would be well funny. They've never been on a show together, have they?
Are they not?
Nah. It's like the two OGs in it, like the two top dogs of comedy, really. Well, early 2000s comedy. Because like there's nothing original anymore, is there? Like when you think of like movies and TV shows and all that sort of stuff, there's nothing super original out there anymore. Like everything they release is either a rehash or a remake.
What did you think of the Kendrick Lamar? They're not like us.
That's viral. What I will say is I don't understand the low cut fucking flares he was wearing. Like he's some like gangster rapper and he's wearing low cut flares. I don't get that.
I'm sure like they come like I'm sure they were a pair of mine from like back in the day.
Like
my mom volleyed in like
I don't get what he was wearing. Honestly, I seen it and that was the first thing that I looked at was like, what the fuck is this guy wearing? Because like he's a gangster rapper. Do you know what I mean? Like what the fuck? Like low rise fucking flares on, bro. Just that didn't sit well with me. But
like what he was saying, like you picked the right guy but the wrong time or something like that.
Yeah, it's Drake. Yeah, I mean he said it'd sue him if he'd done it. So he's probably going through the legal system now. But what I will
he didn't say the pedo shit. He didn't say that.
No, but it was highly insinuated, wasn't it? A
minor.
So, that's phenomenal. That's like
and the whole thing that he got is it Serena Williams,
his ex-bird, his ex-bird.
You know who that is, don't you?
It's not the tennis player. Yeah, it is. Yeah,
yeah.
And it was really well done because like obviously a lot of like the dancers and stuff were black, so like how he'd done it was like from people have read into it, it's like portraying like breaking slavery and stuff because they were all in like a square box at the start in like a prison and all this sort of stuff. And
okay,
it was really well done. Like
there's a bit of thought behind it, not just right. You go there.
Obviously, it probably wasn't his decision because I can't imagine he's that clever. He's a good artist, but you can't imagine he's got like a stage mind to think of it. But yeah, no, it's fucking really, really well done. It's probably one of the up there. It got like, so Usher did the last Super Bowl, right?
Was it Usher?
I think, no, Neo? It was someone like
was it not Rihanna last year?
No, I'm sure it wasn't. But anyway, whoever did it last year, on YouTube, by the time the next Super Bowl came out, it had like 6 million or 6 billion hits, right? Kendrick's got that within the first 24 hours.
Fucking hell.
It blew up hard because it's so clever how they do it. They do it in a sense of like they try and sort of they add that extra bit of oomph to it, so you want to watch it. Or what did he say about Drake? What did he do? Like what's this? So it's fucking really, really, really well done. To be fair, really well done. So yeah,
and then I said to you earlier, I texted you about it, but Sam Sulek competing in his first
long-haired guy with like the back knee, isn't he?
Yeah, the back knee.
Yeah. Do we know how he got on?
He won.
Who is he?
So he's just he's massive on like YouTube. But he's bodybuilding. He posts all this like bodybuilding stuff on Insta and all that sort of shit, like reels.
Yeah.
Massive on it. Like he's like net like from just like YouTube's fucking mad. Like the money he brings in from that shit. He's got a massive following. He's probably one of the biggest names out there in the bodybuilding world without actually competing.
Yeah.
And he went and done a competition this weekend. He like didn't say anything to anyone, and like I think a week out he said, "Look, I'm going to go and compete this weekend."
Was it a big competition or?
Yeah, somewhere in America. But he's qualified for like the Arnold's or some shit now,
right?
From doing it.
What stands out about him though? What makes him different to like other bodybuilders on like social media? To you, what would you say when you're like?
Just because he's always like giving advice as well, like why he
Brutal
does it.
advice.
Yeah, he's one of these that just like he'll wake up and he'll have like a massive bowl of cereal. He's not like a clean eater. He's not like well, it's got about 200
More
grams
realistic about it.
Yeah, milk. Okay, it's got like he'll have like a massive bowl of like golden grams or something like that.
Golden grams.
Yeah.
So yeah, because I think that's what people don't want to see, this strict dieting anymore, do they? It's really hard because it's not really possible. Well, it is, but it isn't. It's not to have a good life.
It's yeah, exactly.
And it's super hard. You've got to be so
It
strict.
is. You have got to be fucking on it. If you're not on it, game over.
Like even me with like the fasting, I struggle on weekends because there's so much time to eat.
Yeah,
you know, like through the week it's great
because you're all out of routine.
Yeah, and it's like obviously I started to feel a bit rough yesterday. To be fair, I went to the gym yesterday morning, I think. I didn't go today because I actually like woke up like at 6:30 and I was like, fuck. You know when you're like, here it comes.
Yeah. So what did you do then? Dominoes by 12.
No, I didn't eat much. I had dinner. But like sometimes when I'm ill, that is all I want to do is eat shit. McDonald's and whatever, just eat shit. Do you get that?
Yeah, I do. I struggle on weekends as well, but this weekend I would say I've been pretty good. Just because I can't fucking keep going up and down my weight like I am. I hate the way my weight is at the minute.
Yeah.
So only I can change that. So
yeah.
like I say, I've been doing the fasting, but I've also been doing like the carnivore sort of diet as well. So like just meat, eggs, cheese.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. I have been having Pepsi Max. I'm not kind of all out straight away.
No.
I've been going a week or like that, and I've lost 5 pounds. Well, just 2.5 kilos. Pretty. That's about 5 pounds.
That's not bad for a week, is it?
That's not bad for a week.
No,
and that's only going since last Monday.
But do you
feel
really?
Yeah, I can feel it in my face. Yeah.
No, but like, do you feel in yourself like because with the fasting?
Yeah.
How long do you fast for?
Well, I go to about 11, 12.
How many hours?
Well, you stop eating at 7.
12.
7, 12.
What, 16?
16.
So, do you know like the stages of the fast?
Yeah, because you after like a certain amount of period, then you get into the fat burning phase.
Yeah. So you go fat burning. So obviously it uses up your fat storage basically. It starts eating away at fat burning. And then from there you go into like a ketosis sort of thing.
Yeah, the ketosis.
And then after that, you go into like where it starts clearing out like the shit. But then
repairing the cells and shit.
That's like after 16 hours. So after 16 hours, they say that what it does is it like starts
do you reckon you could do 72 or?
If it was a challenge, yeah. But it would have to be like, I'd have to be busy.
You'd have to book it off work because I don't think you could be able to concentrate and shit.
Nah, so I fast from usually like 9-10 p.m. now. I changed it to like 9-10 p.m. because I was doing 11 till 5. But 11's too late to eat because that shit just stays in my body. So I'm doing like 9-10ish now. I've stepped up my water intake.
Are you doing like 10,000 steps a day or not?
Nah, so there's no way I can unless I just go on the treadmill when I go to gym. But they don't count on my tracker, so I wouldn't know.
Did you not wear a fitness watch?
Yeah, my Apple Watch, but I don't know if that works through GPS or not.
Yeah, it does. It tracks your steps. I'm sure it does.
Yeah, but if you're on a treadmill, you're staying in the same spot.
Surely you can set it to treadmill.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I do. I can't be asked. I'm lazy. I probably average at about 6,000. Some days I do loads.
So I've got like a challenge going on at work with the lads. So there's 4 of us in a minute doing 10,000 steps every day.
Right.
You got to weigh in every weekend.
Yeah.
And you got to work out, do 4 45-minute workouts during a week, in the 7 days. If you don't do any of them, if you miss one, you got to put £20 in the kitty each week.
How much is in the kitty at the minute?
40 quid.
Who's done that? Kenners.
Yeah.
Could have guessed.
No, actually, there's 60 quid. They've all done it apart from me.
Oh, really? Yeah, but you need that. I feel like you need that challenge. You need to be in like competition.
Yeah, because if not,
competitive person.
If not, well, yeah, and the 20 quid. I want to save 20 quid. Just fuck that.
Yeah, no, I get that. Like, I'm quite similar. If it was like competition, I think I'd be able to like. If it was like, see who can lose the most weight, like that's where I'd get the fire in me. But I don't. I don't like. I've never been like. Well, I have back in the past, but like for many years, I've not been.
To be fair, though, the lads are doing all right. Like Maka, he's like bloody 10 kilos down.
Jeez.
Since doing it. So 10 kilos is a lot of fucking weight.
Yeah.
And just, like what that's going to do for him and his health is just...
Yeah. Health.
Mental, physical, just the longevity of life that he could... Just from dropping 10 kilos. But yeah, he's still got a long way to go. We all have, but it's a challenge and I like it. I like being challenged.
Yeah, 100%.
And I've got a new like gym program as well. From
Let me stop you there. I started push-pull legs. It lasted a week, and I realized I fucking hate it. And I went back to just doing normal Monday chest and triceps, Tuesday, so on and so on.
I hate that because I like going in there and going, right, I'm going to do this. It says I've got to do this, and this. If I go in there and do it myself, I half-arse it. I won't. Do you know what I mean? I won't. If it says I've got to do 5 sets of 10, I'm doing 5 sets of 10. Yeah. If I say in my head I've got to do 4 sets of 10, I'll do 3 and be like, yeah, that's good.
Right. Enough. Okay. See, I find I was just like with push-pull legs. It was like I didn't like the plan I had. In all fairness, I did use like GPT to create it, went through some bits and bobs, came up with a plan and whatnot, which was fine. But I just don't feel like I felt like I did enough. It was like very like there wasn't too much in it, so it was like one exercise for each muscle group. Whereas when I go and do like chest and triceps, I'm doing like 6 chest exercises, 3 tricep exercises, you know. And I feel it a lot more. So I think that's why I'm going to stick with that. It's just easier for me to like feel like I'm doing something.
Yeah, this program that I got off Matt Baker, he's a PT, also a friend. So, but yeah, a little plug for him because the plan that he sorted me out is really good. But if you want to follow him, go on to Matt Baker Fitness on Instagram. Hit him up, very reasonably priced as well. So, get him to sort you out a plan.
Do that. Well, I think we'll call it there. It's been a nice half-hour chit-chat. It's nice and easy now. We can do these as much as we want and just catch up. But like I say, we've got guests coming. Hopefully the first guest we will have will be our next episode, will be a streamer who heads like an agency in the streaming situation as well. So fingers crossed we'll get that wrapped up. But as always, follow, share, comment, subscribe, like all those bits and bobs.
Watch out for the rebranding as well.
Yeah, check it out.
That is coming.
It's coming.
industry.
But yeah, check us out on all socials. Obviously, we're on Instagram, TikTok. They're the two main ones for like your reels and stuff. YouTube, please, if you listen, just go subscribe to the YouTube because it's like 27 subscribers. It's fuck all. So, we've done like 30 episodes. We've got more episodes than subscribers. So, not liking that, guys.
If your nan's got a YouTube account, get it on there. Get it subscribed.
Just get on there, subscribe, like, and comment, and then it'll just push the algorithm. But thanks for listening to this super short episode, little update, little bit of chit chat, and we'll see you on the other side. Peace.
Bang.